Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy, man Mike, coming at you guys with more Atlanta Falcons draft prospect. This is my breakdown on Kayvon Thibodeaux. This is an interesting guy. I think this guy might be an interesting pick for the Atlanta Falcons. And when I say an interesting pick, I'm giving you guys what I believe is an interesting guy for this game. Being that the Falcons play both a 4-3 and a 3-4, this guy may be it. It's the more that I see him, the more that I believe that if due to the right coaching, he can be a star. And I truly believe this. But let's get straight to it, man. The first thing that I see is an absolute plus in his game and what it means for the Atlanta Falcons. He plays standing up, and he can do he can run on both sides, the right side, the left side, really doesn't matter. And he stands up in that 2-point stance. He can get in a 3-4. This guy can play any way that you ask. He's that good. He goes about 6'5", 250, somewhere in there. But he's a pretty big guy. So I think the biggest thing with him is being that you have a guy like Dean Pease who like to play around with his linemen, especially his edge rushers. They'd be on the right side, left side. He moved Dante Fowler around when Dante Fowler was with the team. Ogundeji, he'll move Ogundeji around. And I think this guy is definitely right when it comes down. I think he's right in the mix as far as the one the Falcons are looking for. He moves in coverage. He plays pretty good in coverage. Being in the Falcons have guys like Deion Jones, Olakun. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how they move around if they were to get him. He has a nice little spin back, so he goes in. He gets caught inside or outside. He's able to spin back. He has the agility with his feet. He faced a lot of double teams. This is the first thing that I saw when I'm coming. A lot of teams just put tight ends on his side. So he wasn't able to totally dominate a lot of games, being that he, played with Oregon, and not that Oregon is a terrible team, but they didn't have a lot of guys on the defensive side of the ball that would take the reins or take the attention off of a Thibodeaux. So that's a plus. If a guy is seeing double and triple teams in college, he's going to see a little bit more opportunity to play one-on-one, especially if you're playing against a guy like Grady Jarrett, who is established, and you bring in a Kayvon Thibodeaux who can win those one-on-ones. I think this would be an interesting pick for the Falcons. He has a dip and rip move that I think is absolutely amazing. And I think that is his go-to move, that dip and rip. And that's something in the NFL that you have to have, the ability to dip and rip. That's what's going to separate you from the rest. Also, he has a bull rush move similar to Takk McKinley. You look at Takk McKinley, that was one of his go-to moves, and Kayvon Thibodeaux definitely has that. I think you want to be careful with that type of move because, in NFL, these guys are big, they're huge, and they know the tricks of the trade, and you could get hurt. And that's one of those things that happened to Takk McKinley because he wanted the bull rush a lot. I think he really needs coaching. If he can go in the offseason and work with guys like Chuck Smith for the most part, I think he will be amazing. But when it all comes down to it, man, I think this dude is a pretty good prospect. The one thing that really bothers me is he can be a little bit disciplined in the run defense department. So let me know what you guys think about this. Continue to support your boy here, man, Mike Sports, man. I'm out of here. Kayvon Thibodeaux. Let me know what you guys think about it. Peace.